I'm sure it's horrible for algorithm. Oh, we're live.
We're live. Yeah, probably. Hello and welcome to Boxes of Comics. I am your host, Chase Higgins, and tonight we're doing something a bit different. Instead of reading the Marvel Encyclopedia, we are instead getting ready and getting cozy for the holidays, as Christmas is this Friday and New Year is next week, and then you have my birthday in early January. So we got a lot going on here. So we're gonna skip the comic books and just talk about Christmas and share, I guess. If you want to join, for anybody that comes in late, if you want to join, I can give the link. I honestly forgot about this. I thought we were going live Saturday, and then luckily.
You got some really bad lag boxes. Just letting you know.
Oh no. See, and it's different too because this time we're at our mom's house, and we usually do this at our dad's house where we don't have Wi-Fi problems.
Oh, you just make the best of it. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah. So, oh, we have Tina. Hello. So, like I said, I don't have my book. Colin, do you have anything to share, or are you pulling up your Google Doc?
I'm pulling it up.
Okay, Colin, my tech man / director / everything except the actor, he created a very cool song to celebrate Christmas in Boxes of Comics. Oh, not a song? What is it?
It's a parody on the night before Christmas.
Okay, it's a Boxes of Comics version of The Night Before Christmas. And it includes everybody that helped us grow as a YouTube channel. And I think everybody that has been involved in our little comic bubble. And so when he pulls that up, I will read it. So how's your day, Stan?
It's been pretty good. I wish I was a little more creative like that. My holiday specials, I'm just gonna talk. I don't know.
Yeah.
Holiday special? What's that?
I mean, Star Wars did it.
They did it twice.
Yeah.
One in Lego form and one in the 1970s form.
Ugh.
Everybody loves the 70s.
Yeah, today's been kind of weird. Just not a whole bunch going on, but we got a bunch of snow again. So was out there on the tractor playing push snow around, and dang near fell on my butt. I go to get off the tractor, and I caught myself on the tractor, but my feet went. I was like, oh, jeez. It's like just what I need. Biff it, you know. It's like that white stuff's slippery.
No, that's the one thing I don't miss about Indiana is the snow and the freezing cold weather.
Yes.
It's a lot better out here in Cali.
I think the high today was 32.
Ooh, toasty.
Oh yeah, man! I was out there, I had my jacket off, and and just baking on that tractor. I'm lying. I had my big old Carhartt on, and
yeah, no, it's cold. There were a couple times where in Indiana it got so cold that we were frozen inside of our house.
Oh yeah,
the doors would not open.
Yeah, that has happened, especially if you get a rain or a mist or something.
Mm-hmm.
I've went out to my truck and different times because my wife parks in the garage and I park outside, and I have literally, for lack of better terms, had to chisel my way into my vehicle. You could not pull the door. You had to break the ice off around the seams, and you didn't use anything metallic because type of luck I have, I'd hit the paint or something, but sit there and hit it with your hands and stuff. And one time I had this brilliant idea. I'll get some water. I'll get some hot water. No, hot water makes it worse. That stuff flash freezes. And it was, I I'm glad we don't get those freezing rain very often around here, because it's not fun driving. It's not fun dealing. It's not fun walking on.
No.
You throw salt out there so you don't fall down.
Yeah.
But that's the joys of winter. Just
It's
sit here and
right
smile.
Okay, Colin has gotten our poem up, so I will read it with there's one person in here, so it must be Tina. Okay. 'Twas the night before Life Day, when there was a big blizzard. Not a creature was stirring, not even poor lizard. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that comic fool soon would be there. Kid Collector was nestled all snug in his bed, while visions of time-traveling porta-potties danced in Alex's head. And Sandoval in his collector cave finished his long life.
I think you froze, bud.
Bed to see what's the matter. Away to the window he flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and looked out on the grass. The moon in the night, with a lot of snow, gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to his wondering eyes did emerge but a miniature sleigh and 8 huge birds. When a little old driver so lively he knew that at the moment that must be Comic Foo. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Batman, now Robin, now Flash and Superman, on Stark, on Groot, on Hulk and Spider-Man. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before boxes felt like he was his pal, and the blizzard stopped because it can't snow in SoCal. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with the sly of collectibles, not toys, and comic food too. And then in a twinkling, boxes heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. But boxes heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Life Day to all, and to all a good night."
That's pretty cool. That's funny.
So that is Colin's poem. He tried to include everybody in our little comic bubble, and I think he did pretty good.
Yes. I like the visions of flying porta potties in Alex's head. That was that's hilarious.
That's what I thought. He's like, I can't think of anything for Alex, and I'm like, well, we tease him about Dr. Porta Potty, so do something about that. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, that was good. That was funny. I like that. That's a good job, guys.
Pretty funny.
Oh my gosh, man.
But that's all I have. So if you want to share something.
Box is like, I'm done. Mic drop.
Right. Leave it on a high note.
There you go. So do you guys have this holiday special? Do you guys have like any special like holiday Christmas, traditions,
We have a few. Not particularly for our YouTube channel, since we created the channel last year, like in October, but we haven't started posting stuff until like this summer when coronavirus struck, and I was like, oh, I have a YouTube channel I'll do. But more like family stuff. So our parents are divorced, so at our mom's, my sister's birthday is the 21st, so we kind of do that. And then on Christmas, my mom makes homemade cinnamon rolls.
Oh, can I come to your house?
I know.
I'll just pull the plate and look at you and go.
12, like all the whole dozen. So we do that, and then we do a family Christmas over at our mom's on Christmas Eve. So that's when we open up all our personal presents from like me to my brothers or mom to me, and we do Santa presents in the morning.
Okay. Yeah.
But so we do cinnamon rolls Christmas morning. Christmas Eve we do like a seafood boil.
Oh, you're killing me, man.
And
I'm going to boxes. See y'all later. I gotta go.
and then after the seafood dinner on Christmas Eve, that's when we do family presents and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we probably have Christmas music or a Christmas movie in the background, because why not? And then Santa comes, obviously, and we open up Santa presents. And usually about 10 or 11 o'clock, we go over to our dad's house. And luckily, he's just 5 minutes down the street from our mom's. So it doesn't take us long to get there. And then we open.
Yeah, you froze again, bud.
And then, oh, there we go.
There you go.
And then after we open up presents at our dad's house, we just hang out. But usually on the 26th or the 27th, depending on like when everybody's free on my dad's side of the family, we'll do like
You froze again, bud.
Yeah, Colin, you might have to open up the door. The Wi-Fi is not that great.
There it goes. Last I heard is when everybody's together on like 26th, 27th over your dad's. So
yeah, so yeah, not on Christmas, but like the weekend after, we all get together at like his parents' house.
Okay.
And we do like a gift exchange. So because there's how many people are there, Colin? 30? You have his 4 brothers.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
There's a lot. So there's grandma, grandpa, 4 uncles, 4 aunts, dad, stepmom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 9 cousins. Plus you have 4 of us. So you have like 30 people in one house.
Yeah.
There's a lot, but not everybody can come, and not everybody has has to get presents for everybody. So we do a gift exchange, and so or a secret Santa, and so like we'll go the 26th and grab the secret Santa gift because everything's going to be on discount because Christmas is over.
Yep. Hey,
And
save a buck, man.
and luckily, I'm the oldest out of the 10 cousins. And so I just have to grab like a Barbie doll or a Kylo Ren and call it a day.
Yeah, that's kind of like what we used to do is when my side of the family would get together, it's kind of like that, like 30 people. Because I mean, to me, I'm already a great uncle because I'm the baby of the family. Like I've said before, my oldest brother is a month older than my father-in-law. And so I'm already a great uncle. So like, just everybody get together, kind of a potluck, everybody brings stuff in. And what we basically do is we just all make sure we buy like littler kids gifts, like the kids that are 15 and younger. We just, my wife and I would just get like a boy gift and a girl gift. And that's pretty much what every family did. That way all the little kids get some stuff and then just have dinner together. But that kind of stopped 3 years ago. Just kind of how it happens, just everybody's got their own life going on. And then like for my family, this year is going to be weird because usually my daughter's home for, at least Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's what you were saying in your last stream.
Sorry, I don't mean to be digging at my shirt, but I got something here that's bothering me. I keep seeing the camera. There it goes. I don't know. It's a booger. I don't know. Sorry. But Christmas Eve, we'd usually do one package, just open that. Then of course, Santa comes that night, and then in the morning we all do our do our gifts exchange and stuff. And this year, she's engaged and living in a different part of the state, and her fiance has to work Christmas Day. They might be up that evening, but it sounds more like they're not going to come up till Saturday morning, which I would just assume they drive in the daylight anyways. So, especially in northern Michigan, the weather can just be, you can leave in perfectly clear weather and run through a blizzard, and it's it's just not worth it, I mean, but they're adults. They can do what they want to do if they get up here. But yeah, so this year is going to be weird. My wife and I were actually like, well, what are we going to do? So I think she's planning on what we came up with is either tomorrow or Thursday. We're going to go buy a puzzle, and then we're just going to Christmas Eve. We're just going to sit there with some Christmas music in the background and put a puzzle together and just have some fun and just kind of create a new tradition, because it's just what's going to be,
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of weird this year because like different states, they have different protocols on like this whole COVID thing. So like out here in California, they're trying to cancel Christmas like altogether, which is weird.
They're
But
trying
then
to
you
in
have-
Michigan too. They really are,
Yeah. And then people in Indiana, they're like, just keep it family members.
Yeah.
So like 6 to a dozen people in a household. Don't
Yep.
like go crazy.
Yeah, and that's the other thing that's going to be different is usually on Christmas Day we'd have some friends over for our Christmas meal. There's some people that are older that their kids are in different states and stuff, and it's just or they're just younger people like our age. Well, if you think 40s is young, but I do still. But you guys might be like younger people. What? He's
No,
40.
that's pretty young.
Just don't have any family in the area. We'd have them over for Christmas dinner, and stuff. But yeah, this year that's not happening because of the COVID garbage. It's just going to be the daughter, her fiance, and my mother-in-law. My mom can't come because she's in a nursing home, and they are at least in Michigan, they are on a lockdown since COVID. I have not seen my mom face to face in like 3.5 months because, they're like, oh, you can FaceTime her. I'm like, okay, when can we do this? And it seems like they can never seem to do it. So I call her and talk to her, but it's just weird, weird year. But, this is going to go down in history as one of the best years ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That video clip will go up somewhere and they'll be like, this guy is a moron.
CNN reports collectors on YouTube seem to think that 2020 is the best year.
Yeah, no, it's been weird. It's just I don't know. It's kind of funny, like for me, because so many things are different this year. I didn't realize how much like I actually even looked forward to that, Christmas Eve gift exchange, just getting one gift, my daughter to get one, my wife and I'd get one. I didn't realize how much I looked forward to that. Now that I'm like, oh, that's not going to really happen. It's like, and then probably Christmas Day. My wife said maybe we'd each open one gift from each other, and then wouldn't do nothing till our daughter and her fiance got home. So it's going to be different. But like you said, the Christmas Story or Christmas, what is that one, Ralphie? I can't even Christmas Story.
Yeah, a Christmas Story.
Yeah, my wife, I love her to death, but she kills me on Christmas Day. That stupid show is on from 9 a.m. till midnight, and if you try to change the channel, she will hurt you.
It's just the same Christmas movie over and over again.
On TBS or TNT. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Let's go continue. It's a continue loop, and by like 2 p.m, you're just sitting there going,
yeah.
Like, I feel like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day. This seems really familiar.
Yeah, my dad, he replays It's a Wonderful Life on repeat.
Yep. I'll tell you, I would love to see that one year on repeat versus the Christmas Story. I mean, because I can literally quote it all. Oh, but here's a funny story. Since this is a holiday special, my daughter is my stepdaughter, but she's my daughter as far as I'm concerned. She was 3 when my wife and I started dating, and everything, and she's my daughter. And the one Christmas she had to go to Texas to spend the day after Christmas with her dad and her stepmom and her siblings down there.
Yeah.
And she had to fly out of Detroit. So on Christmas Day, we drove from northern Michigan down to Detroit. And that's roughly, in good weather, it's roughly 3 hours. And the weather we had, it took like 4.5. So we get down there, the only restaurant open by just sheer coincidence, and because she's leaving the day after Christmas, like 6 a.m. So like we wanted to make sure he was down there, was a Chinese restaurant. The mother-in-law and father-in-law went down with us too, because they wanted to spend time with Caitlin. And we're in this Chinese restaurant, and my father-in-law and I look at each other. We just start losing it because we're both thinking the Christmas story. I mean, we're just sitting there just busting out laughing. Everybody's looking at us like, "What's so funny?" And my father-in-law looks at my wife and goes, "I'm just waiting for the guys to come out and sing fra wa ra wa 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 wa." And then she realized why we was laughing. It's just. It was hilarious. I mean, because I'm sitting there going, "Oh my gosh, I'm living the Christmas story right now." We're in a Chinese restaurant on Christmas Day. I'm like, "Oh Lord," but yeah, just sometimes, that's one of those times that when it was happening, it was not cool, I guess. It's like, this kind of stinks. But now I look back at that, and that's just one of my funniest and fondest Christmas memories, just because, you made the best of a bad situation, and it was just, it's funny. I look at that now and I just laugh, so.
Yeah, that's pretty good. No, my sister just turned 6 on yesterday, and for the past 2-3 years now, Colin, she wants Japanese food.
Yeah.
For like the past 3 years, she wants sushi for her birthday, and it's
Sushi. I like that.
I know, and it's called Matsu. It's like a Benihana.
Okay. We have a little like around here, it's like almost all the Chinese restaurants are buffets. There's only there's 3 smaller ones. One of them makes really good hot and sour soup, but most of them are buffets. And the one for a really good price, you go in there for like their dinner buffet. I want to say it's like $18, and even their lunch buffet, it's $12. They have sushi made right there. The guys are making it. They're rolling it. They're doing everything, and oh, that is so good. That is so good, that sushi, when it's fresh and everything. And my problem is I like it with wasabi on it and some soy sauce. And the problem I have with that restaurant is everything's really good, but their wasabi is not consistent. So like sometimes you get it and you can put like a big old glob on there and you're just like, oh, you got a nice little hit. And then the next time now I've learned my lesson, but first couple of times I'm a little slow. The next time you get it, you put a big old glob on it. And oh my gosh, talk about that stuff hits your sinuses and you just start going, and my wife's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." It's like, wow, sinuses are clean, but yeah, that's just good stuff. And it is funny, you look at the Christmas story, how many things, how funny that is. You shoot your eye out, and stuff. It's just that is a funny story. And I like It's a Wonderful Life, America on 34th Street. I like all those old. I like Scrooge.
Home Alone.
Yeah, Home Alone's another good Christmas one. Absolutely.
Is there? I thought there were only 2.
There's a bunch of horrible Hollywood sequels.
Yeah, there was like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 that didn't have Macaulay Culkin. The first 2 were the funniest, then the rest get really strange, But
that's why I don't know about them, is because I only like the good ones.
Yeah, those are funny though. Joe Pesci and I can't think of the taller guy, his name, and the villains.
Yeah,
but yeah, those are some good shows. No, it's funny. I look back at Christmas and I think back when I was a little kid, we would every Christmas Eve we'd get in our old truck and drive down to Elgin, Michigan, which is about 2.5 hours south of us, just down by south of Grand Rapids, if you looked at a map. And we'd drive down there and we'd spend, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and usually a day or 2 after Christmas with grandpa and grandma. That's my mom's mom and dad. Okay. And that was fun as a little kid. I actually met Santa. Santa dropped off my my gift one year. He came, and as the year I got my big old Tonka bulldozer, I think I was like 5, and I thought I was going to get in trouble, and I guess they'd already set it up, and I thought I was going to get in trouble because I was staying up too late. And then all of a sudden I hear Santa and talk about, I freaked out, man, at 5. I'm like, man, I'm busted. I'm still up. Santa's here, But it all went good. Got my big Tonka tractor, and that was all good.
Yeah, that's funny. No, I haven't had any bad experiences with Santa. I've been asleep for all of them. 19 of them, I believe.
A lot.
I know it's a lot of Christmases. I'm old.
No, you're not. You're young.
I'm so old.
Well, my weirdest Christmas is I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie Full Metal Jacket, where it's the guys in the Marine Corps, they're going through boot camp and they go. That movie came out like 6 months before I went to boot camp. So I went to boot camp December 12th. So I was in boot camp on Christmas of 1990. And our senior drill instructor comes out, and I don't know if you guys know that movie, but the senior drill instructor comes out that day and he's going down the DI highway and he goes, "Today is baby Jesus' birthday." And our senior did that. We're all like only had been there like 2 weeks. We're all like, you could tell everybody had seen the movie because our eyes, even though you're supposed to keep your composure, we're all like, and we're like, oh my gosh, and then he asked us, he goes, "Do you recruits know what USMC stands for?" And of course we're like, "Sir, yes, sir." "What?" "United States Marine Corps, sir." "No, it stands for You Suckers Miss Christmas." Then he gave us our Christmas present. He took us outside and they called them the beaches at San Diego. It was the dirt pits where they make you run, and you'd run to them, and then you'd do push-ups, sit-ups, side straddle hops, throw dirt on yourself. That was our Christmas present. We got to visit the beaches that day. It was so fun.
So much fun.
It sucked. But yeah, that was probably honestly my weirdest Christmas. I'm not gonna lie. That was weird, but fun. I look back at it now and I'm glad I did it, but I wasn't too sure on that day. I was like, what did I do? Yeah, Christmases are fun.
Keeps going out.
Oh man.
There you go. Yeah. So what is on your Christmas wish list this year? What is it? Do you have any certain thing that like anybody in your family or friends said, "Hey, is there something you're really looking for that you're like, yeah, man, I'd just love to get this"?
I do. Funny thing is that my birthday is 2 weeks after Christmas on the 11th.
Oh, okay. January 11th. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. I create my Christmas list as soon as I open up my birthday presents.
So you're getting a head start. You do that, and you're like ready for the.
Gotcha. And whatever I don't get for Christmas, I ask for my birthday, and whatever I don't get for my birthday, I ask for Christmas the following year.
Okay, I like that.
Let me pull it up because I've got comic list quotes, present list. I've got I need a new comic book box, so I asked for one of those. I found the Dark Knight trilogy on Amazon.
Oh man,
which I don't have.
Isn't it funny you find stuff like that you're like, I got it, and then you look at something, you're like, what is this? I don't have that. Yeah, I do that all the time. I was watching Batman Begins on HBO Max, and I was like, why am I doing this? I've got it on DVD. I don't have it on DVD. Yeah, you go and look, and yep. That's usually how I find them too. It's like,
yeah. And then I asked there's a new comic series called The Rise of Kylo Ren.
Okay, yeah.
Which it details everything of Ben Solo's life up until episode 7.
Oh,
and
cool.
So I thought that would be pretty cool, so I asked for that. And then, I don't know if you've seen this before, but there are the Marvel movies, and they come in groups of 5 or 6, for each phase that you could buy in DVDs.
Yes, it has session 1 or session 2. Yeah, I have seen those. Yeah, those are cool.
They're broken down into the 3 phases. And so I have phase 1 and phase 2, but I don't have phase 3.
Oh, that's cool.
So I asked for phase 3, but the problem with phase 3 is that there's I think a dozen movies, and probably. So they split it into 2.
Oh, well, that makes sense, because otherwise, gosh, I'd have to imagine that's got to be $150, $200 if you bought the whole thing.
Yeah, it's $50-$60 for one of them.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool list.
Yeah, and it just keeps going.
It just keeps going.
I kid you not, I have 10.
I texted to all
23
the family
things.
members in a prompt a couple days prior, a couple months prior. So,
Yeah, I have 23 things on my list. And there. Oh, and I think it was in November I found this. There is a website called Gear Homies, GEAR.
I think I've heard of that. Yeah.
Okay. They have sweatshirt and sweatpants that are Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, yeah, I think I have, because do they also have like Darth Vader ones or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I knew. I knew I'd known that website for something. Yep. Okay.
Yep. And so I was like, well, I gotta have that. I love Star Wars. Gotta have it. And then I asked for a bunch of like new comic books, like graphic novels. So I have like Batman Arkham Asylum.
That's a good.
I have Batman Last Night on Earth. What else? Oh, I asked for Batman the complete animated series. I guess I must have found that somewhere and thought that was cool. Star Wars Galaxy Edge comic book.
Oh, I want that one.
Well, I asked for it for Christmas.
Well, I asked for
Here's something. It says a mac and cheese shirt. It's orange, and it just says mac and cheese.
I've been looking at Walmart and every place we go shopping, because now you can buy the Kraft macaroni and cheese powder separately.
Yeah.
I've not found it at any of our local stores, but I have found it on Amazon. There's a pound of that coming my way. I shouldn't be getting it because I'm going to be like putting that stuff on everything. They'd be like, "Oh, cereal," you know.
Yeah. No, that stuff is good. It's addicting. And then our grandma used to work at Disneyland, and
cool.
Like before she retired, we built our own droids, and then I was able to get a one of those holocrons. I got the Jedi one, and then I got a couple kyber crystals.
Cool.
So when that opens back up, I'd like to go in and get some more kyber crystals to put into my holocron, because I have the Sith one. Yeah,
that's cool.
That's Colins.
RTC6.
Oh, that's cool. It's head and stuff. That's cool.
It's Imperial.
He made his Imperial, and then I went and I made a BB-8, and it's red and black and like a little bit of white. And I made him Resistance. So our two droids, when they talk to each other, it's like they fight.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
And it's funny because like they can interact, and then they're remote controlled. And so like you could press buttons to make them go and like do certain things.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I wish it was more
But
Star Wars.
Okay, I gotta go to Disney World and go to Galaxy's Edge and build a droid or a lightsaber or something.
well, I wanted to do a lightsaber, but they're expensive. I think they were 350, 400.
I was gonna say I've heard they're pretty pricey, but I don't know. When we do go to Disney, we haven't been in like 11 years, but when we did, we are the like most tourist people you'll ever see there. You know, it's like, oh, look at this, and it's only $100. Let's buy 3. You know, and it's like, then I come home and next month I get the credit card bill, and I'm like, we really spent that much, you know?
Now is they made the magic bands,
Mhm.
and so at the end of your trip, all the things that you have spent on your magic band
Goes into it. You guys froze again, I think it looks like.
Colin, I don't think you're allowed to touch your own computer or be anywhere near, because when you do, it freezes.
But yeah, because the way they used to do it is you'd get these little, it's like your room key for to go on your door, and like for the adults, you'd have charging privileges and stuff. And boy, we did that a couple times, and those were the times when we got really freaked out when we came home and realized how much we charged, because you're like, it's just going on the room, you know, you don't think about it, you know. And the one time we stayed at one of the deluxe hotels at Disney World because we just wanted to check it out. We stayed at the Yacht and Beach Club, and they have their little I can't even think what they're called now, mini bar, that has like, the little
like the tiki bar.
Yeah, just little beverages and stuff, orange juices and stuff. So like the first 2 days we was there, we are like, oh, well, let's get an orange juice out of it because it's convenient, right? Then we see the bill and like a little itty bitty orange juice was like $10, and we was drinking like each of us, because we'd always take my daughter and let her take a friend. So like there's 4 of us, we was each drinking like 2 of those a day or 3 of them, so we're spending like $120 on orange juice and apple juice. And I'm just like, we are done. Do not touch that again, because it's like.
And then, yeah. And well, at Galaxy's Edge, they have their beverages. So this one's Sprite. And it looks like a thermal detonator from like Solo.
We have a Coke one.
That is cool. I thought at first it was like a Christmas tree ornament because we always get the Disney where they look like Mickey Mouse ornaments done.
Yeah,
that's cool. I like that, man. I want to go to Disney so bad.
With the writing, it says Sprite, but it's in a Galaxy Edge language.
Arabesh.
Okay.
Arabesh is a real language.
So what's the Star Wars one? It's something like that. It should be in my.
Oh, Colin has a book all about Galaxy.
Hey, Alex is here. Real fair. How you doing?
Hey, we need to recite.
Yeah, should we sing him the poem?
Night Before Christmas poem again. Yeah, Alex will like that.
Okay, Colin's gonna pull it back up on the computer, and I'll read Alex our little video. It was pretty funny, Alex.
We haven't been to Disney, like I said, in like 11 years, and I am so geeked to go. First time I ever went, I was 30. Took my daughter and stuff, and at 30 I got hooked. It was like, and yeah, it was fun. It's a good time. Alex said hi. Yeah, he keeps saying hi, 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 hi. I think he felt we was ignoring him or something.
At Targets. They now have Galaxy Edge, which is the name of Star Wars Land. Galaxy Edge Trading Post, so you can get a bunch of merchandise. And so this is the Galaxy Edge guide.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and so it has the whole Star Wars solar system and stuff.
Congratulations, because Lizard was Alex's 50th sub.
Hey, and congrats, bud, at hitting 50. You're moving on up, brother.
You're almost me. I've 126. Woohoo!
It all takes time. And then just wait to see if YouTube screws with you all when you hit like around 100, 200. Because at 400, I was whining to the community and Billy on economics and comics. And I literally was at it'd go 398 back down to 395 or 394. I did that for 2.5 weeks. Yeah, that's crazy. It's nuts, but I finally broke 400, so yay! Yeah, I saw that. Okay, let me read this for Alex. Alex, we made a poem to celebrate Christmas, and we hope that you enjoy it. 'Twas the night before Life Day when there was a big blizzard. Not a creature was stirring, not even a lizard. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that Comic Foo soon would be there. Kid Collector was nestled all snug in his bed while visions of time-traveling porta-potties danced in Alex's head. Stanables was in his collector's cave, finished his long live stream. He had just settled his brain for a long winter's dream. When out on Box's lawn there rose such a clatter, Boxes sprang from his bed to see what's the matter. Away to the window he flew like the flash, tore open the shutters and looked out on the grass. Below. When what to his wondering eyes did emerge but a miniature sleigh and 8 huge birds, with a little old driver so lively he knew that at the moment he must be Comic Foo. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Batman, now Robin, now Flash and Superman, on Stark, on Groot, on Hulk, and Spider-Man.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before, comics felt that he was his pal, and the lizard stopped because it can't snow in SoCal. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with the sleigh of collectibles, not toys and comic foo too. And then in a twinkling, Boxes heard on the roof the prancing and prawning of each little hoof. But Boxes heard him exclaim, he drove out of sight. Happy Life Day to all, and to all a good night.
That is good. That's funny. Good job on that one, guys. Definitely good job. I wish I was that creative. I'm just not.
I did not cry at the end of Mandalorian, but
Don't even spoil it. Bye.
I haven't seen season 1 yet.
Thank you.
I'm just one of those people that's behind in times and stuff. Actually, it's called I'm too cheap to spend the money for Disney Plus.
I think Alex liked it.
I think so too. That was good. That was good. The first time you read it was good. The second time it's still just as funny. So, you know.
We tried to do something for Squatchy, but we couldn't think of anything. But we're like, at least we got comic foo in there.
I don't know what we could do with Squatchy on that one. That'd be difficult.
But like,
Squatchy,
I could imagine like
or something. I don't know. Hard to rhyme, you know.
No, I could imagine like comic foo coming down the chimney with like comic books to hand out, because like our vision was like comic foo would come down the chimney with comic vantage boxes.
Okay, yep.
And like mess around with it, and like Squatchy would like come into the house and like chase him around and like beat the snot out of him like he does in the comics.
Yep. Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah, you guys must be keeping up on Squatchy's comics that he's doing. That's hilarious, man. That strip he keeps putting out there.
It's so funny. I see it on Instagram and I'm like, oh my god.
Yep. I laugh so hard. I'm like, oh, that's hilarious, you know. That's just good stuff. That's fun stuff. This fun stuff.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, man. Well, your Christmas list was much more exciting than mine. Mine is like, my wife asked me, she goes, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, some new socks would be nice.
I love socks though.
And it's like, you know, my problem is like all my socks have holes in them, and like I don't like we can be friends, Stan. What? I'm confused.
Alex, further explanation, please.
But so socks, and then I said anything comic related. You know, I told her if she just wants to get me a couple of the Walmart backs or something, that's cool, or sports cards. But you know, just trying to be a little more realistic this year, you know, because I mean, I could pick up socks anytime, but it's something simple for her to get. She is so busy. My poor wife was at work this morning at 8:15, and she's not getting out till 11 o'clock tonight because a couple people called in.
Yeah.
And this week, because both her supervisors are on vacation, and so she's in charge. And when other people make it to where they don't come in, guess who's got to cover for them? So she called me at probably about 4 o'clock, said, how do you feel if I have to stay? And I'm like, well, it sounds like you don't have much of a choice. She goes, I don't. I'm like, well, then do what you got to do, you know? So, and I'm thinking, ooh, overtime. How many comics will this get me? No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Yeah. No, that's kind of how I feel at work, because there's been a couple times this past week where they're like, oh, so-and-so called out. Can you cover this shift? And the first thing that comes to my head is not, yippee, I get to go to work and make pizzas and waste my day. It's, oh boy, I get more money in my paycheck. I get to see my bank account rise, and I get to spend more money on comic book.
Yep. Well, this week I'm off, other than I'm going in tomorrow for 2 hours because it's the only time a vendor could meet us. And I told my boss I didn't care. I had to go into town tomorrow for New Comic Book Day anyways. So.
Oh, you need to watch Mando.
Personally,
yeah,
in my opinion,
real fair. Never say no to shifts. He's right.
Personally, in my opinion, Disney Plus is better money than Netflix, just because of how much content you get and how much original content they're putting out monthly.
I'd agree with that.
Like, I think 2021 is going to be the best year for Disney Plus just because they're releasing the big guns like Marvel and more Star Wars.
Yeah, they announced a lot of announcements at their investors meeting and stuff. Yeah, it'll be nuts.
You spelled porta potty wrong.
I know.
It's okay. It's a porta potty.
It's a
prototype.
Spelling, it's not me.
It's English. Porta potty.
I tell you what I hate is that autocorrect when you're on your phone and you're trying to text something, and all of a sudden you say something that like you didn't mean to say at all, and you send it before you notice it, and you're like, "Don't, stupid autocorrect," you know.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm bored on my iPhone, I'll just go and like I'll type a word, so I'll say like hello, and then the iPhone, it gives you 3 words that you could use. And so I'll just click one of the 3 words and I'll make a random sentence. And it'll be like, hello, let's up to the mall and eat stairs and have swimming togas.
Yep. Yeah, you sometimes wonder what their qualification is for the next 3 words, because I got an iPhone also, and it's like sometimes just intuitively you'd know that it's not going to be it or the, and it comes up and you're like, what? And then the other one I love is when you're typing in, like, say you start the word with a C, and every word it gives you starts with a different letter than C, and you're like, wouldn't you think they'd put like cat or couch or something, thinking that, knowing that you're trying to start with a C?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all good though. Technology compared to where we were, this is great. I mean, sometimes I feel we're too connected, but at the same time, if this was 20 years ago and the restrictions we have right now, not being able to go hang out with friends and not, I'd be going bat crap crazy. YouTube is just such an outlet for me, get to hang out, and it's this, yeah, because I'm already fiending, missing, we had a bunch of friends that like we'd get together on Friday nights or Saturday night, depending on everybody's schedule. And we'd either go to one person's house and they'd do dinner that night, and then we'd play games and stuff, or we'd go out to eat, like, Red Lobster, Olive Garden, nothing super fancy, just someplace nice to go eat, just hang out. And we haven't done that now. Well, I think our last one was in February, because of this stupid stuff.
I need to video yourselves Googling Space Movie 1992.
Oh man. Yeah. Tonight. I don't know. I'm tired today. I shouldn't be. My poor old dog she's a senior dog, and she's having problems. She, like, the middle of the night, she'll get up for like 2 hours and just literally walk circles around the table, and you can't get her to stop. But at the same time, you kind of need to stay up with her because she gets so tired, she falls down and then freaks out. So last night I was up from like 2 a.m. till like 4 a.m. And then I got up at 6 a.m. with my wife, and I didn't go to bed till 1 a.m. So I got like 3 hours of sleep. So yeah, that's all good. That's my whiny life there. Now on to the fun stuff.
Welcome to Boxes of Comics, where we listen to our co-host whine about their life. Tonight, it's Stanables. Tomorrow, it could be Real Fair Dinkum Review.
Who knows? It could be. You never know.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, my porta potty can't time travel anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have any new content or videos coming out for your channel?
Well, tonight we're doing at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're doing our community hangout, and I'm calling it "Are You a Closet Collector?" And I was thinking about it, and we've commented a little bit. It's going to be, I'm hoping to get a decent amount of people into the chat too, because, how much do you talk about collecting comic books and stuff with your friends or your coworkers?
It's because Kate's getting lost in space right
now. I don't talk to, I mean, there's like one guy at work that knows I collect comic books and sports cards. you know, the rest of them. And then what's so funny is, not to sound rude towards them, and I mean, I enjoy this stuff too, but like when you do say something like, oh man, I just spent, you know, $300 on comic books or something, I bought this special book or something, they give you this look like you're just really weird, but they're so happy they just spent $20,000 on a snowmobile or a jet ski. And I will guarantee you this, the minute they signed that contract at the dealership, they lost $5,000. When I picked up my $1,000 comic book, I gained money, you know, because I have no intention of throwing it out or anything, you know, but they look at me like I'm the dumb one. Did you Google the space movie thing or whatever?
I did.
Is it bad?
I Googled it. Stan, you might want to Google that.
Okay.
I have to say, Alex is his entertainment is quite interesting.
Oh my gosh, Alex, you're bad.
It's terrible.
I question you now, Alex. I'm beginning to wonder about you.
I mean, maybe he should stick to the time traveling porta potties.
Yeah, I Googled it. Now I'm probably weird messages on my computer. Thanks, Alex.
That sounds like something Josh would send us. We should do that to Josh. Mess with him. Josh is our step uncle. He's our stepmom's older brother, and he loves to do stuff like that. And he's like,
stir the pot a little bit, get you going on stuff. Yep.
I'm so glad that you think it's funny, Alex.
Yeah. He thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's tasty too.
Oh, we switched.
We switched.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
JC touched my touch screen.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm getting confused here. But nah, that's just yeah, we got that. Tomorrow, of course, will be New Comic Book Day haul, which is going to be 2 weeks worth, because I finally was able to pick up last week's comic books yesterday, but I just didn't post them or anything. I haven't even looked at them. They're still, I bought a long box and put everything in there. They're still upstairs. Haven't even looked at them. Just been busy, you know, with the week off, trying to clean up the house, trying to do stuff. Just, I don't know, being a bum.
Yeah. So collecting questions. When you collect comic books, do you just do the new comic books, or do you also do old comic book runs?
I do everything. I do old runs. I do, in fact, I just, it's someplace in our great USPS void that happened during this time of the year when everything was supposed to be delivered a week ago is still not here. I have a Fantastic Four number 14 on the way. It's someplace in Limbo Land. In that same package, I have a whole bunch of Golden Age books in there. When I say whole bunch, it's like 3 or 4. It's, you know, what,
right.
You know,
Golden Age is pretty expensive.
These books were more reasonable because they're not bigger titles, but they're cool titles though. So it's just, Postal Service right now is really screwing stuff up. If I was still on my regimented schedule where like Mondays is this, Tuesdays is this, I'd be going bat crap crazy right now, because I'd be freaking out because the stuff that I thought was going to be here is not here. You know, I just got a package from Comics Elite this morning that was supposed to be here 2 weeks ago. And I have one more package that I'm hoping might show up tomorrow or the next day, because that was like 2 weeks. That was supposed to be here 2 weeks ago, but 2 days later. So I'm hoping there's a system here, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I love when you go check it. All you get is this message: we are experiencing delays. Your package is still in transit to the next location. It's just, it's like, and what really gets me is for my package from Comics Elite, when you look at regular tracking, it literally goes where they drop it off to an Indianapolis mega center, to Grand Rapids, to here. So it's like 2 trips. That's all. And they can't seem to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I don't know. I guess I should stop. See, I put Weiner Prime up there. See, it's proper.
There you go. Because I asked that because right now I'm just focusing on older runs. I'll start focusing on newer comic runs because like there's so much. You keep touching it, Colin.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard, man, with so much going on, and well, honestly, I've cut back my new comic book day hauls massive. My whole comic book haul yesterday, including my 2 long boxes, 200 boards, and there was something else in there, was only just a little over $200, and the long boxes were $7 each, and the boards were $10 a thing, so 20. So I got like $40 worth of supplies, and I did that kind of the same reason what you're saying. You're just concentrating on older stuff right now because I want both. I want the new runs, but I want to continue my old runs, and I was doing it for a while, but I put a hurting on the old bank account, and my wife and I talked, and it's just, yeah, we had to draw the line somewhere,
Yeah, for sure. No, because like I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 like runs to collect, like full series.
Mhm.
So I have New Mutants, X-Men Volume 2, which is the Jim Lee run.
Yep.
Web of Spider-Man and Fantastic Four, which is like 330 up until I think the 400s or 420s.
Yeah, I think that's where that series ends. There's in the mid 400s somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I have 2 miniseries. I have Secret Wars number 8 because I have the other 11. And then I have Venom Lethal Protector 3 through 6 because I have 1 and 2.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then for just single books that I think the artwork looked good on was the Amazing Spider-Man Peach Momoko version and the Aquaman cover B Tyler Kirkham variant.
Okay.
So like not a whole lot, but once I get those, then I'll focus on collecting newer runs like maybe the Scott Snyder Batman run or something.
Yeah. Well, that's like this year. I realized last year I did not accomplish like any of my goals. My goal was to finish my Spawn run from 1 all the way up. Not every single cover, but at least one of each number. And I'm so far from that. Wanted to finish my Fantastic Four and my Detective. My goal next year is I am going to focus more on Spawn, but I'm still going to buy when I can afford them, the Fantastic Four and the Detectives from 225 up on the Detectives, because I am super close on having the complete run on both those. I mean, it's nuts. It's just,
yeah.
Unfortunately, there's a couple big books in each of them. And when I say big, I mean like books that are $1,000 plus books. And that's like, ugh, but you just pace yourself and you find it when, and put money away. And then when they come available, hopefully you got enough, or hopefully it's at your local comic book shop and they'll let you do a layaway, so you can put some money down and pay on it every week. But
yeah. Well, all right. Well, we're getting close to an hour here, and I'll probably be a little over an hour. So to start wrapping some things up. Oh, Colin says to wait.
No, keep on.
Oh no, he says to keep going. Okay. So we have another Star Wars review. We're going to review episode 2. We have an Aquaman Time and Tide review coming.
Oh, cool.
We have, what else? Comic shop review, because we went to the comic shop. And we're going to talk about some of the books that we got. So that's 3 videos. And we have one more. I can't think of it, and I can't pull it up because it's on my other computer. But yeah, we have like 4 or 5 videos that we're going to start filming after the holidays. And hopefully starting next week, we'll finish up some sections in the Marvel Encyclopedia, because I was surprised that for the long amount that the Star Wars video was, it was like 25 minutes, 20 minutes. It got a lot of views. I think it got like 18 or 19 views.
Awesome.
Which is a lot more than what I usually get. We usually get 10 and 12 views at most, I think. So it did good.
It's lizard on the toilet, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. Did you see that on our Instagram?
Oh, yes, I did. I had to think of it. Yes, I did. I did see that. Yes, I had to think of it. I thought, didn't you guys put that in your introduction to it? Or was it just you?
Graham, so I did.
Okay. I was gonna say,
You closed the door.
And here goes our Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is so weird, and it doesn't make sense because like our Wi-Fi, I'm hardwired here, but our Wi-Fi sometimes works great the whole house, and then like the next day, if you're down in one of the furthest away rooms, which is our master bedroom, you can't even get you get like not even a bar if you're using your phone. You're like,
Yeah,
it's like it's horrible.
yeah.
That's how our house is.
Well, this house.
This house.
We go over to our dad's, and our Wi-Fi works fine,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't have problems. What are you doing right now? I can't even see anybody. What are you doing? Put it back.
I'm trying to get. I made something.
Okay, what do you need?
I made something.
Oh, are you gonna pull up the lizard?
I made something else.
Oh no, he made something else. Let me see. I've got it on my phone. Let me show because Colin made that by himself, and I was actually impressed. And I thought it was pretty funny because you had the lizard, and then you had him sitting on the toilet with a Santa hat on.
Should have figured out somehow to have him holding a newspaper or something sitting on the toilet. Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's just a screenshot from our video from the story.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's from the end of our video.
Oh, and like you edited.
I just took a screenshot of it and edited a Santa hat on him.
Now, let me see.
That's like talking about funny things. I told my wife next week. Okay, I did see that. Yes, I did. Yes, I wasn't sure, but I did see that. Yep.
Yeah.
And I told my wife that maybe when I'm in town tomorrow, I might go to Taco Bell and get like a taco 3-pack or something. And then, make sure I record myself eating one and then just going, what'd you expect? And just putting a video up Taco Tuesday and just to have it be that.
There you go.
Minute video. What'd you expect? Just
If you can't get a bar in the bedroom, you should see a doctor.
You're bad, Alex. You are so bad.
I just think we included you into this whole holiday
what
special.
are we going to do with Alex? I tell you. What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. We can't kick him out of the Lizards, Pigeons, and Uranus group chat, though. I'm still...
Oh, man. Life is good. Life is fun.
It's fun. It's enjoyable. Are you done with iCloud? What are you looking at?
Trying to do an upload thing, but my phone died, so we're good. Because it's not going to send.
Okay.
We're good.
We're good.
So what? Like you could exit out of those?
I'm just going to make sure it's okay.
Jeez, kid.
Just sorry. Just don't hit the button that makes it explode.
True. Don't hit the big red button.
Wait, what? This
We don't have one luckily in this room. Let me see if I can pull up what we have left because I think there's more. I was just bored one day, and so I just started to write out a ton of scripts. So I think I cranked out 5 or 6 new Google Docs. I have to write them. Let me see. Google Docs. Docs.google. Yeah, it's Star Wars Episode 2, Aquaman, sign in. I think the other one's comic book review, like what we picked up from our store. What was the other one? It was update on our Web of Spider-Man collection.
Oh, cool. Absolutely.
Yeah, because that one seemed to do pretty good. So I thought since I have about 10 more books than last time, that one could do good.
Absolutely.
And I think those are the 4.
They sound like some good content. I mean, I liked your Star Wars review, and the other one should be good. And for issue 2, episode 2. I know what I'm trying. No, do not Google that.
Don't Google it, but we might have to do a review on it.
Yeah, I ain't doing a review on it.
That might. Well, we're back.
It's so frustrating when your internet's messing with you. Mine was one night. I think they was actually having problems out on the main thing, and it was frustrating.
Colin, you're already busted. I Googled it.
And I'm going to be just a ball of fire tonight on the 11 o'clock one. I'm already over here going, yeah. I think I'm going to be two-fisting coffee. I'll be like,
nope. Oh wait, Colin, do you have the Google Docs app on your phone?
Yeah.
All right, can you sign into Boxes of Comics Google Docs?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if Colin can pull it up on his phone, because my phone, I don't have the app. All right, let me see it.
Aquaman time and...
Yeah, let me see it real quick. Okay, so we have Boxes of Comics, Aquaman presents Aquaman Time and Tide. That's a 4-issue mini series. Pickups from our LCS, Web of Spider-Man review, Star Wars Attack of the Clones review. If you are returning me like get this, and that's it. Those are the 4. But 4 videos. We film a video every 2 weeks.
Yeah, we try to do every week, but
it gets busy, and that's why we did the live streams. But so 4 videos for 2 weeks, that should be like good for 8 to 10 weeks of content.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're good with that.
Yeah, you start getting busy. It's hard to put out content. It's like that. That was one of the things that was bothering me with my channel is I was getting frustrated because I set that in stone. These are what's going to be on my channel, and then stuff wasn't coming in like I wanted to, and I freaked out. And Billy and I talked a little bit and stuff, and like he said, it's good to have a couple things that are set in stone, like my Tuesday night chats and hangouts and stuff. He said, but don't do too much, man. He goes, you'll drive yourself nuts, and it did. Within 3 weeks, I was yeah. So
yeah, well, I think for our videos, because you could put playlists, I think we have a Star Wars playlist because we're going to review all 9 Star Wars. So that should be probably done by February, maybe March next year, considering if we even our content, maybe March of next year, that's Star Wars done. Then we have unboxings. So like whenever I get a new comic haul or mystery box from Vantage or whatever. And then we have mini series reviews or full series reviews. And so that Aquaman one, since it's a mini series, it will go under that playlist. And I believe we have a Raven mini series already there, and I think we have 2 more mini series underneath.
Cool.
But yeah, I just figured like spread out the content, see what works, what doesn't, and if it works, maybe I do more instead of Star Wars. Maybe I do Marvel movies next time since Star Wars worked, or if unboxing.
What's weird is the weirdest thing will hit. And I don't know if I've said it with you in the chat before, or when I was on your channel. My all-time highest viewed program or video is my review of the frames right there.
Yeah, I remember that from I think that was last week.
Yeah, and it's still consistently like that. Like every this for these 7 days, my highest viewed is that, and it's like 40 some views or 100. It's always like that, and I'm like, this is nuts,
Yeah.
But I guess people like frame reviews or something. I don't know.
No, it's weird. I remember when I was a kid. I was probably 7 or 8 years old. The most viewed video on YouTube was just a boomerang of this guy dressed as a stormtrooper in a Walmart parking lot, and he was like, I don't know what he was like humping his car, or he was dancing on his car. He was being like so weird and so crazy, but it worked. It was popular and it was funny.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's like
it was the most viewed video that,
you know, it's this the strangest thing will end up being your number one video. And what really irritates, at least it does me, is like that frame review. I didn't really put a lot of effort or time into it. I just looked at them real quick, gave my honest opinion, and showed putting those posters in it. And it's just people like that. You know, then I have a video where like I pre-plan everything, put everything, do a bunch of research and everything. I'm like, this video is going to be awesome. It's going to be my greatest one ever. After being out a couple days, it doesn't get another view for a month, and I'll get like one. And it's like, wow, I thought that was going to be my best all-time video, you know, and it's, yeah, so I don't know what people want, you know, but maybe one day I'll get the Buffalo Wild Wings, get their hottest sauce like I've eaten before, and I'll just sit there and pound those down. They can just see sweat pouring off me.
You could do that, and like maybe get not like an original copy, but maybe a reprint of like Amazing Fantasy 15 or something, and be like
touching it while I'm eating them.
Yeah,
this is a good comic book.
And you got like you have like the blue cheese and the hot sauce dripping onto it.
That's a good idea. I might have to do that. Have my wife do that, film me at Buffalo Wild Wings. I might do that. That should really irritate some people.
Really? Yeah, they'd get pissed and they'd click on it and they'd be like, "What's this idiot doing? It's an original copy."
Yep.
Or like make them think it's an original copy.
But yeah, that would be. Yeah, do like, oh yeah, hey, we're at Buffalo Wild Wings and I just got in, you know, but have it be the reprint and just intentionally. Yeah, I just got in this original AF-15. This is great, man. I'm so excited. I'm gonna start reading it here while I wait for my wings, and then start looking like I'm reading it. Set it off. Oh, my wings are here. Oh yeah, this book's great. Oh man, yeah, that people would be like, I'm
just like start flipping through the pages, or maybe like
see my fingerprints on the cover and everything from the sauce.
And you accidentally rip a page because like they get stuck together because of the sauce.
If I'm real lucky, maybe it will stick to my hand and I'll be like trying to get like, you know, like trying to get it off. Won't let go. You know?
And then at the end, when you're all done eating, you should just purposely rip the back page and use it as a napkin.
Yeah, that'd be, yeah. Oh man, I bet that would tick some people off.
Dude, that's how you're gonna get 1,000 views. Everybody's gonna be like, "Look at this idiot."
Yeah, I'll be getting like, "We hate you. We are going to kill you." You know.
Oh my god, that would be so funny.
And you know, the thing is like people like to watch people eat stuff that is like hotter than heck. I mean, because I do when I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I get the hottest wings because I do like it. Their hottest sauce is a ghost pepper. And it has really good flavor, but it is hot. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I literally sweat. Yeah. And but I only do like 6 of them because if I do more than that, if I have it for dinner, like around 6, 7, 8ish, right around 2 a.m., I have adverse effects. On the other end of the network. And, it burns both ways. That's all I'll say. It's like,
yeah, not good.
No, I mean, it's so bad. Literally, the last time I did is about 1.5 years ago. My wife's asleep, and I guess I was in the bathroom, and I'm like going, "Oh Lord, ow, oh Lord!" And I woke her up. She's like, "Comes, are you okay?" I'm like, I think so. Don't open the door." You know. So I'm sorry. I don't know why I felt I had to share that with you all. I'm so sorry, boxers. Oh well.
Well, that's all the time we have for this video. We're gonna leave it at that. But as Stanibles was talking about his experience at Buffalo Wild Wings, my brother's computer got an update, and it said that Sonic's buddy's Tails is confirmed to be in Sonic number 2.
Oh, cool.
Which
cool. I always like Tails.
He's talking.
They kind of confirmed it at the end credits of the first Sonic.
Yeah, but now it's like confirmed because it came up on your Discord.
Exactly. We need double and triple confirmations.
There you go. It's like Spider-Man 3, how people are like, oh, everybody's going to be in it. And it's like, there's only 2 people confirmed, Spider-Man, Tom Holland, and Doctor Strange.
Yep.
None of these other ones have been confirmed. They're just rumored.
It'll be fun to see what they do come out with. Cause I mean, the 2 newest Spider-Mans have actually been pretty good. I enjoyed them both, you know. The Mysterio one was kind of weird, but boy, the special effects were awesome. But
yeah, I liked Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio. I thought he was good.
Yeah, definitely, he did a good job. He did a very good job.
He looks like our uncle. Jake
That's funny.
But for the Marvel Spider-Man movies, I liked Michael Keaton's villain better, but I liked Far From Home's story better, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought Michael Keaton was a better villain because he had that twist and like the evil, like I call it the Michael Keaton effect because he always like does it.
Yeah, he plays a villain or a crazy person very, very well. Yeah. That kind of little. I know what you're talking about. It's like the look he gets, like almost like crazy eyes and stuff. You know, it's
But I liked this. Oh,
Jamie Foxx
he says Doctor Octopus is confirmed,
and Jamie Foxx Electro.
And apparently Jamie Foxx is Electro. But I don't think they're going to be the same characters. They're playing the same characters, but they're not the same that we've seen in the past.
A theory coming around is they're going to be in different universes. So it's going to be, because Jamie Foxx tweeted that he's not going to be blue. And then he immediately took that tweet down.
And how confused are like the average moviegoer that doesn't understand that Marvel has universes and like DC has multiverse and worlds. How confused, you know? Hopefully they find a good way to explain that to the watchers or honestly probably the average watcher. They won't even have to. It'll just be, you know, it's this guy. So
yeah, because what's it called? WandaVision is tying into Doctor Strange
and Loki.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
and
Loki are going to be what's going to set off the whole different timeline thingy.
And then Doctor Strange is going to tie into Spider-Man. So Wanda into Doctor Strange into Spider-Man, and then that's going to be Phase 4.
Cool. I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready for some new superhero comic book movies, whatever you want to call them. You know, I'm looking forward to it.
We have some dispute. Alex says that they are the same. We say they are different. We could only agree to disagree and wait it out. Doc Ock died. He died in Spider-Man 2. He drowned.
Yep.
Yeah, and Electro exploded.
Yep.
So they're not the same. Can't bring people back from the dead. That doesn't work.
Unless we're going to do the Roseanne thing, you know, where they had 2 different Beckys and they have that one episode where at the end they have Dan dressed up as DJ, but he's older now and he's sitting there on the psychiatrist's couch going, they say they're the same, but they're not the same. They say they're the same. You know?
Yeah. For sure. But, so I think with that being said, we will conclude this live stream. We hope that you enjoyed this holiday special as we got to share our Christmas experiences. We shared our poem, which was pretty good.
That was good.
And we did talk about some comic book related stuff for almost an hour and a half. So I say that's pretty good. He's still going. Like Alex is still trying to attack me. I'm done, Alex. Whatever. Living vampire movie. Okay.
Morbius.
Yeah, because that's with Jared Leto, who played Joker, who's going to be in Justice League. He's going to play a big part in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Woohoo, Zack Snyder's Justice League.
But yeah. Like I said, we're working on 4 scripts for videos, so hopefully those get out after the holidays, and we'll be back to our normal reading schedule next Tuesday after the holidays, as long as I'm not working. Do you have any updates for your channel, Stan?
No, just having the Tuesday night late night hangout at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Like I said, it's going to be, the question is, are you a closet collector? You know, which is basically, do you talk about your collecting with your friends and coworkers? Oh gosh, food's here.
Ladies, wait, we can't end.
Wait. Recite it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the first time on Boxes of Comics, we have a first appearance. Comic Foo 2814. Okay, we will do this one last time, and we will read Comic Foo, our poem, and that's how we will go out. We will go out with a bang. Okay, let me scroll up to the top. This is a poem that my younger brother wrote, and we hope that Comic Foo enjoys it. 'Twas the night before Life Day when there was a big blizzard. Not a creature was stirring, not even lizard. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that Comic Foo soon would be there. Kid Collector was nestled all snug in his bed, while visions of time-traveling porta-potties danced in Alex's head. And Stanables in his collector's cave finished his long live stream. He had just settled his brain in for a long winter's dream. When out on Box's lawn there arose such a clatter, Boxes sprang from his bed to see what's the matter. Away from the window he flew like the flash, tore open the shutters and looked out on the grass. The moon in the night, with a lot of snow, gave a luster of midday objects below. When what to his wondering eyes did emerge but a miniature sleigh and 8 huge birds, with a little old river so lively he knew that at the moment it must be Comic Foo. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Batman, now Robin, now Flash and Superman, on Stark, on Groot, on Hulk and Spider-Man. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before Boxes felt was his pal, and the blizzard stopped because it can't snow in SoCal. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh of collectibles, not toys, and Comic Foo too. And then in a twinkling Boxes heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. But Boxes heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, happy Life Day to all, and to all a good night.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Comic Foo, we hope you enjoyed that. But that will do it for our live stream. And we gave out our updates and our channels. We hope that you enjoyed tonight. And like I said, we will be back to our normal Tuesday night live stream tomorrow. But before we go, Colin is doing something right now.
So, Stanables, would you like to say anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
He's already recapped. We're just waiting on you.
Okay, then.
Oh no, what did he do? He uploaded a movie.
I've made our intro, but with different music to end it off.
Oh. It's loading. This will be the last and final thing.
Comic Foo gave you clapping hands.
Oh, good. I can't take credit for it, though. That was my brother, Comic Foo. He's the one with the brains. I'm just the actor. Right, it is open with... Oh, no. Wait,
Yeah.
let's share the screen. Pause it. Go back. Wait, zoom out. Okay, now make sure this isn't blue so we don't lose it. Oh, we got applause from Comic Foo. Thank you. Okay, so hide that and then hit share screen. Share screen. Click that. Share. Okay, you're sharing your screen. Okay.
Okay.
So exit out of that and hit full screen. Now hit play.
You guys froze. It's messing up out here.
Did we freeze? I'm sure we
It
froze.
froze.
Whoa. Okay. Echo.
That looks like that'll be pretty cool, though.
That was
hey,
our
Tim.
intro, but he put Christmas music over it. Oh yeah, well, that is it for tonight. We thank you all for joining us, whether you watched the whole thing or just part of it. And with that being said, we'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas. And will we be back before New Year's? I think we will. I think
because there's a week.
there's an okay. We will be back in 2020 with another live stream, if not another video. But yeah, we just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and stay safe. So goodbye or good night to all, and to all a good night. Live long and prosper, as Stan would say.
Happy Life Day.